What's up, my dearest of sprites? I'm Cedric Stormshade, also known as Stormshade BT, also known as Cedric Stormshade, also known as whatever the hell you want to call me. Known pretty much everywhere as Storm. Oh my god, it works! I can record from my Xbox. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume? Oh, drat.
You can't beat the atmosphere here at Demon.
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
You can't beat the atmosphere.
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
So, this is new to me. I didn't realize I could actually record
Body and
Twitch
mind.
on my Xbox.
A copy of each invoice is sent to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
So, yeah, I'm also nervous on. For those who don't know, I am in the epilogue
Time to act.
and prologue of Inazuma.
Body and mind.
So I'm a little bit further, decently far in. Oh, not really. I'm like halfway. Technically halfway, I think. This is odd. My current party setup that I'm using is Gaming, Sucrose, Aurora, and Jingxi. I can go to their actual characters. This is my current team build. Gaming is my DPS. Gave him Rain Slasher. He has 4-piece Marchesa, 1-piece. Flame? Brilliant Flame? Ever-burning Flame. Crimson Witch of Flame. To boost his... No, I would need a second one to do anything. Lock those. Sucrose, I need to level up. I'm running 2-piece Viridescent. I might try and farm for more Viridescent later with possibly Mother and Jisui. Oh, I need to sacrificial so she can use her ability twice. 2-piece Viridescent, 2-piece. Isn't that 2 pieces? That's not 2-piece Scholar or Instructor. I should probably 2-piece Instructor. I don't have any. That's Maiden. I got 1 Noblesse. I don't have another Scholar. So I can't actually build her in a way with what I got. That's Viridescent, that's Viridescent, so it'd be one of these 3. I mean, technically, I could go to Instructor to get 2-piece Instructor. Or I could switch to 2-piece Skull, the electro damage bonus, so never mind. So, yeah. Oh, I should see their C's. C1. Talents. 144. 111. 111. C0. Artifact, I'm running. Alright, 2-piece Exile, 2-piece. Cinder Hero. Hero of Cinder City. Which isn't really anything big. What does Troop do? EM. I don't really have him built at all. He's just for off field electro, and this is my sub DPS. G. Sacrificial. All of them have sacrificial aside from Gumming to be able to use their ability a second time, possibly. Artifacts, 2-piece Scholar, 2-piece Instructor. Two-piece Scholar, 2-piece Instructor, 1-piece. What is that one? Oh, Finale. What's your constellation? Great, C3. Oh no, I think you're at C4 act. Yeah, C3. I forgot I have C5 Lynette. And C5's Barbara. Why are you that? Are you? As you can see, I'm not very well built. So that's what I'm working with now. Speak character.
Hmm.
48. Then I need to what? Animal hypostasis. What do I need for her? I should show you materials that I have too for ascending. So for Gaming, I just need Star Conches. Oh, I guess. Can't I? Yeah, I can craft what I need. Star Conches. Star Conches are annoying to try and get. I could also craft those. Yeah. 24, 36. So for her, what do I need? Yeah, animal hypostasis and whopper flower extract? I can't. Ooh. Wait. I might be able to also send Aurora in then. I might be able to also send Aurora in then. Wait. Wait. I could do that. I could do that. How many do I need? 16? Okay. I forgot how useful these actually are. I could also get those materials. I can maybe craft these. Two. Crafting we go. I might be able to ascend Aurora relatively soon. Uh, blue? That I need? Purple. 4-star. Hey, Jesse. Hi. Welcome. I guess apparently I can stream Genshin as evident. Was it before I needed 2? Was it 2? Cool, now I just need... I just need those. And I don't know if I'll be able to get... I might be able to. Ooh, I actually might be able to ascend him.
Time to act. Body and mind.
That's all I need is the 10? How many do I need for him? $16, $18. That's fine, there's 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Don't want to face that. Don't want to face that, is what I said.
Body and mind. Body and mind.
2 more.
Time to act.
No, not here. No, I just need 2 more.
Body and mind.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
Body and mind.
I don't want to.
Time to act. Time to act.
Come on, where are they? It's just a few more. There's another spot I could just go. Just south of here. Yeah, it is, but
If my
sorry, I'm not
calculations
used
are
to
correct,
having to look
Wanwen
completely down
Bookhouse
at my
is due
phone.
to receive a batch
Yeah.
of new releases today.
I use controller
Might we add a
because
small detour to our
I
adventure?
just have been. So, I mean, rotation's relatively easy. Where is? Am I going the right direction? more, then I could just send Roar into 670. I assume it's down. It was not down. In fact, there was some up, however. However, it's louder than me? Yeah. Go here. Yeah. There, is that better? Do I turn me up more or turn game down less? Or turn game down more? I could also lower.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
I can hear Paimon. Shut up, Paimon. Shut up, emergency food. No one likes you. I think that's everything. To have C4, or not C4, Ascension 4. I need 2 more. No, I thought I was counting correctly. There. That should be enough. Ascension!
My body feels so light. Feels like I can get to even higher places now. Still, it's all about control. Hitting my head is no fun.
Such a nice design. I love his design. Blue and the purple and the black. The little accents of gold. Just the design itself. Fucking even the torn cape is super cool. Well, yeah, I'm aware of that, but I was just doing it myself. Like for him, I just really need to level up weapon, talents, and XP. I could almost get him to 70. But this, in order to do this thing, I think I have done it. This This here is an obnoxious thing to get, or to find.
Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the sticks, I get the goods from A to B.
I still need to do a bit more.
Whoa! Everything's ready.
I need to do a bit more.
Everything's... Hello, nice to meet you. My name is...
I don't know.
Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth.
Ooh, 20 primos. Level 7. So 30 is where I get a weapon. Get one beyond 30? Sorry about that. My baby sister's trying to be adorable. I really want to get this, but I don't know anyone who can use it. It looks so good. Or these. Like, I don't have anyone to use them. Well, technically I do have someone I can use. Crystal died normal and charge. That might be good on Kaching. I need this for Gaming first, since I'm maining Gaming currently. Hey, Verdescent. Not too bad. And she is adorable. It's just she wanted to give me a little note. She's absolutely fixated on Poppy Playtime, so a lot of times she'll pretend she's a member of someone from Poppy Playtime without all the horror elements and pretend that we're all different people in it. She also does that with Sprunkies to pretend she's Wenda? No, Mom's Wenda. I'm Tunner. She's Pinky. Okay. It's because people use the cuteness factor from those series and steers it towards children. Because people are jackasses, and I hate when they do that. So she goes by before they were nightmarified. Like, if you play the game, the cutscenes, where it gives you the information of each individual character, or the standings where you could press the button and they'll say something. Before she was hooked on smiling critters, I hate people who steer shit like that towards kids because it ruins the whole point of a horror game is to be scary and or creepy, but they dial it down so to a point where it's for children. It's obnoxious. But Tara, you know what that means? Technically, I could also record Fortnite. That's a good question. Up to you. Yes, you would be able to see how I get knocked. But I don't know if I can knock on other people's streams. I don't think I'd be able to share chat though. The problem I'm having with that is you saw how BG3 played the last time I tried to play it. Oh wow, Tear. Oh, I guess that's fair because last night, Mother, me, and or to proper English it, Tear, just me, Mother, and I were playing Genshin last night instead of hopping on with you. I saw you were online. I just didn't. Hey, I was doing decent once I actually started playing correctly. You chose to use Ryosley. You using Ryosley weakened our entire team build because how I have Gumming built, he's supposed to have the Hydro, so he deals more damage. I actually am able to do quadruple digits. What do you want, Kai? Another note for me?
Yeah, open it. It's a picture of me and Yarby and your doorway.
Oh man. Sorry again. I was talking with my family. Yep. What's chapters? No, Terry, you're trying to be reproductive. There's a difference. Ah. Am I wrong? You are trying to hook up with with a character. I guess it wouldn't be reproductive if if your character's female trying to romance a female. What is you? Oh, this is just saying that I'm a organ. Thanking me for being an organ donor. See exactly my point, Tara. You're trying to be reproductive, not productive. You're just digging yourself a deeper hole, girl. Hey, if you want a game, I'm always down to farm some materials or play Fortnite without her. All up to you, Jisui. Okay. I could get I could probably get to level 30 in in a month time. I could also just cheat and get the $20 edition to boost my progression quicker, which would bring me to 17, which would give me whatever this is, some fragile resin and some XP.
And, I need to tighten up this part. A pot of tea with a couple of
Hey,
nibbles, some
Jisui.
seasonal greens, and a piping hot bowl of fresh
If you
congee.
use controller, your hand wouldn't hurt as
That's
much.
a dope breakfast right there. The perfect way to start your day.
I also turned off sensors. You can get small controllers. My buddy had one. You can literally get tiny controllers. I don't even think I could send you one because I don't have either your address or you don't have a shopping page connected to your...
So don't worry, you're in safe hands. They don't call me the gold standard guard for nothing.
Brain melt or a shopping site on your channel. Link to it. Okay, so I should probably, now as I was saying, as you see, I've unlocked all the statues of the 7 except for Inazuma, which I'm heading towards Inazuma in a little bit. Interesting. Where is there? I always get yawny right before I stream, and I have no clue why. And it's also not yawning, it's just my brain meltifying. Where is...
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad
Welcome
Astra
to
Abyssosk, adventurer. Now where is my alchemy? That's cooking. That's toys. Is it on the other side? Because I do not see guild. Maybe it is? Maybe I'll go the other way.
Boom, booms, and eyes.
Narcissus
boom,
and Echo.
booms, and mouth. And
I read that when I was in middle school?
I need to tighten up. that
Elementary school?
I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal.
Blotto sounds pretty cool. Maybe it's the wheel? That's how I check my... This is a forge, not what I was looking for. Well, that's not what I'm looking for, bud. Where's the thing that I'm looking for? This is the stadium. Again, not what I'm looking for. There's what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. How do I check my exploration in that one? How do I check my exploration in that one? How do I check my exploration in that one? Don't think it's this. Oh, I forgot. Oh no. Why it's being weird. Liwa. Back to Liwa Harbor. Well, maybe I will if everything goes right in July. I wanted to learn piano when I was a kid.
Oh. Hello. Oh,
Well,
I mean,
aside
good
from me not
fortune,
being able to
right?
enter.
I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, So that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
I mean, I could just hide. I could just ice bridge.
Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma
I've said
that
everything.
I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd
group
put
chat.
together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Did someone
That's
from
right.
Liyue save you?
I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
Well, that's fun.
What a horrible journey! And you set off
You didn't really
knowing how
miss much.
dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't
Hey, like
belong
Canada.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
there. Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving
I wish
or
I won the
entering
game.
Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future.
Probably
What I
like
mean to say
Mondstadt more
is,
than Liyue.
Unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma.
Are y'all gonna record it,
And
or are
even
you
if
just
you
gonna
did
play
manage
it?
to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing
Because
outlanders.
I'll tell you, I enjoy
Otherwise,
watching your.
you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone
I
setting
enjoy
foot
watching
in
you guys
Inazuma,
fail
huh?
when you do.
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation
Hey,
needed.
you just missing a
But
jump
if
that
you really
drops
are
you
set on going,
5 feet.
there
is
is one thing you could
still
try.
a fail, or 5 meters.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the
Temple's
storm.
just bad.
You're
He's
right.
a bad gamer.
Paimon's sure Beto of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew is super strong.
And this Mirror's Heap
But
seemed a
Paimon
bit more
wonders if
hostile
she'll
recently.
be willing to take the risk.
Yeah, that is a you guys win, guaranteed. Like I said, losing 1 foot is still a fail. Plus, I enjoy hearing you. I enjoy listening to you guys in the background.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyun Stone Forest on a supply run.
Precisely, Tara.
This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose.
I pay
Let's go
attention
find
and
Beto.
comment most of the time. Well, that was a bad idea. Much better. I gotta get back to group streaming again. Oh, it's not even here. Where do I need to go? What? Alcor, where's Alcor? Why is it not tracking my mission? Path through the storm. Why are you all the way over here? Well, I've been trying to stream more frequently. I just lost the crystal butterfly. Wait, what is this challenge and why? Oh, it's just this.
Rain outlines your fate.
Not too far now.
Absorption test.
Oh, I have 30.
Stand clear.
That's probably why.
No, my sword.
Farewell.
Absorption test.
Tell me what you see.
Let me weave you a verse.
You saw nothing. That went completely according to plan. And you have no proof to say otherwise.
Hey, what gives?
Be free.
Rain outlines your fate.
Congratulations! The feeling's mutual.
Stand clear.
Here we go. While I'm here, I might as well. I think I'm on the side where I could track. Maybe? I am. Perfect. Well, I'm here, I might as well. Just a singular witch?
There you are, eavesdropper. No, my sword.
Animal test 63.
Sorry, pal.
Not too far now.
Stand clear.
See, I could get 4-digit numbers.
Over here. No, my sword.
Animal test 60.
I know,
Cool. This stuff
but
looks dope.
I have... Sorry. My stepdad delivered my food because my mom is sick. It is very, very cute. Excuse me. But now I could face the guy up here with Burst in tow. And maybe beat him? Question mark? Yeah, she caught a bug that my little sister had. I am eating grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Time to say hello.
Up to it, Bonsai.
Farewell.
Stand clear.
Still breathing.
Still can't beat it. I don't have enough power yet.
Rim cutter.
Tell me what you see.
Mini happy return.
Ah, oh well. I can do it. It's just I need to give it a little bit of time.
Pot of tea
Technically,
with
if I
a couple
lower
of
the world
nibbles,
level, I
some
could do
seasonal
it. But
greens, and a
if I lower the
piping
world
hot bowl
level,
of
there's
fresh
less of a chance of
congee.
me actually getting good stuff
That's
out of the
a dope
farms.
breakfast right there. The perfect way to start your day.
I should probably re-quit my traversal team. Do you have the passive I think you have? I don't know if you count. Check the other subcategory of living beings. The archive. Archive. Does the archive look like? Living beings. Where is the other tab? I don't know if... The star conches do not count. I want 7 of them as pets. See, I was thinking about doing that. Because one of the problems I have with Gaming is his 15% damage on each of his plunge attacks. He deals 15% damage to himself. What I was thinking of doing, because I have him and he fits the drip squad, I have Baiju. I also have Tainari and Kirara and but he can give a shield, he can heal, he could Dendro. Which is kind of what I need in place of my swirl. That's why I was trying to get Mizuki. Because her talents are better use for, would be a better use for the Dendro because her ultimate is a goading. I could also switch to Lynette, who I have C4. If I want to keep that up. The only problem is the only way I would enable the swirl really is with her ultimate, because her ability is a dash attack like Yolan. Yeah, that's my Dendro collection. I could also use Yao Yao. Dendro hypostasis. You realize those tell you what your abilities do, right? Like, you do know that, right, Jusui? But you realize their abilities don't always stack with ER or EM, right? But if you don't read the abilities, you don't know which stat to boost. Kind of, for example, your new main, my last main I was playing, you realize all his stuff stacks with his HP, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh no, his passive stacks with HP. His passive is what heals him when you do the charged attack. I'm just trying to... It's fine. What is it? Oh, really? Did not know he had that ability. What do you actually stack with? I don't remember. I think you just... EM and ER. Oh, so technically I should do Auroran. So technically I should do Auroran, then Jingxi, or Jingsha, yeah, Jingxi from Qingse. Then the next thing. Yeah, I think I've been playing Razor for the longest time. He is. He is. That's why I mained him. Plus, he was my first 4-star. And then I got the sword that I have on Gaming for him. Because my original team is sort of still built. This was pretty much my original team, except for this was...
My lance and
that was my
crossbow
original team.
are prepped and ready.
Because I would pair Linnea's charge attack with Lynette's ultimate to do an AoE pyro swirl. Then I'd use Razor to do the overload. I have Lynette at... You want to see something sad? No, that's not what I meant to do. I don't have a good weapon on her anymore. I have her semi-set. I have her C4, yet I don't use her. Linny. I have her level 40. My level 1s are people I kind of really just got. I've had her for a while, I just haven't built her, but I really... These were the people that I have level 1s. The rest are level 20s because I used them off and on with my old teams before I actually started building correctly. But I don't wanna. I don't got a good team for her. Oh, I mean, I could technically do that. I could technically do that.
I can't wait any longer!
Is she a good support? I could sack. Because right now, my only quote-unquote free space is Sucrose. Because this gives me a decent build here. Sub DPS, technically sub DPS, DPS. My C3 Diluc? C2 Diluc? He won to Luke. See, that's why I like Lynette. I don't know who else. I guess Amber. Oh, and all the ones that have pets, I should say. Because they goad all things to try and attack the pets. So it's easy to group up around, get them grouped around the pets. Layla. I have so many characters I should build. Like, Barbara I should build because she's a very good support. Baija I should build. Layla I should build. Mona I should build. I had Beto built for the longest time, but I sold a bunch of my artifacts. Because one of my other original teams was Beto, Noelle. I don't remember the rest. Maybe Kaching, and there's one other person. But that build was just revolving around building up shields. It is so fucking tedious. That's why I'm working on these. Specifically Gaming and Auroran right now. I wanted to run Auroran because I love his design. I find his design absolutely phenomenal. Like, just the colors, the style, the drip, it's just so good. Wood. The answer is wood. Riosley. Wood. Hear me out. Baiju. Wood. Just because he is a twink. I don't know if Canadians are aware of that term. Because I know you have some weird ass fucking rules with names. No, twink is the effeminate gay guy in the couple. Like, you've heard his voice lines.
When on the road, one should... The weather is damp and chilly. I suggest getting indoors to avoid these conditions, if possible.
He just sounds so gay.
So cold. So sleepy.
Chang Shang? Chang Shang? Out like a light.
He just sounds so gay. I know who Cheng Sheng is. I'm talking about
Good
just
evening.
him in general.
If you're here for treatment, then I'm afraid that Boo Boo Pharmacy's clinic has already closed for the day. However, if you are experiencing a medical emergency, then I'll see what I can do for you, of course.
Fine,
if you happen
love,
to be here just to see me, then you're right. Yes, my master did entrust to me many medical formulas from the ancient era. However,
talk to you later,
although
love.
the ancient prescriptions were compiled by our ancestors and have stood the test of time, we mustn't also forget to look forward. Times have changed, and so have our surroundings and customs. Treatments that were effective in the bygone times may not prove to be as effective now. Clinging to the classic prescriptions of the past may not ultimately serve the best interest of the patients nowadays. The most difficult part of seeing patients isn't prescribing medication, but identifying the cause of the disease. There could be a million reasons why someone may feel unwell. Maybe they were having a friendly Draeun chili eating contest with someone and ended up damaging their stomach without realizing it. Or maybe circumstances led them to drink too much water, which caused them to start feeling nauseous. I just wish people would take better care of themselves and find something better to do than repeatedly put their bodies through so much distress.
What do I need for you? Why do I have to go to Natlin? Why do I... Sumeru. Okay, Jesus. I was gonna say, why would I have to go to Natlin for a character from... I faced you before? I've not faced you before. I've faced you before? I've not faced you before.
And voila!
Surprise! Zip on up!
Yeah, I forgot Baiju was a, came out during Sumeru. You are not support. You are not support. I guess you are. I guess you're support in the fact that you boost other pyro infused or pyro characters. Excuse me. What?
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time. I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
I forgot you can eat the slimes.
Oh, I don't like the rain. The rain has stopped. Come with me. Let's pick some matsutake.
There is no bad ingredients, only bad cooking.
Help! My dinner is attacking me! Open sesame! Oh, now I'm hungry. None of this will go to waste. Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Nice and spicy! Groba, get them!
What is guoba? What do you need for ascension? Oh. Not bad. Where do they go? How does that work? Isn't she also Sumeru? Yada. I can't tell if hers are actual.
Thank you for
Here.
choosing Komonia Express.
Not what I meant to do. I don't remember if yours are actual ears or not. I wish I could see what species the characters are. No, you are not a cat. You do not have cat ears. Right? Other Terrans have animal ears. Yeah, other Terrans have ears. Is Kiara not a Terran? Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. You have cat ears, right? I can't tell if you have cat ears. No. Maybe? No, your hair's just done up like a cat's. Unless those are ears that you just wrapped your hair around? Which I can see is true. I don't know if Kiara is a Terran. Interesting. Is Kiara. Kirara. Oh, she's a Kiara. So when Temple said that she is. When Temple said she is a Nekomata, she actually is a Nekomata. And no Kaching is a human. She is not a Terran. Or Therian. Okay, I got way sidetracked. Like, because I'm used to, like...
Let's get to work.
Even Riosli, he has... like, dog ears. Do all Terrans also have human ears? Oh, then they must suck for them if they also have human ears. 'Cause that means they have double the hearing? This don't look right. Because not right. You're supposed to be of Pyro.
Just sharpen my spear.
Well, you're supposed to be Riosli.
Let's get to work.
Daddy. I like Baiju, but he's so low level at the moment. Here we go. I could still use my transportation team.
Body in mind.
I need so many.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, I forgot to pick these up.
Time to act.
I see another one over here. Nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna fall. I panicked. easy. Ah, I fell. It's fine. Everything's fine. I can get back up there.
Careful. Some Saurians like to hide in chests like this. Probably an introvert thing.
I did it. These things are so hard to find. How can there be more? There's not enough ground. There's not enough, like... Why would it be that far in? Anywho. Farming aside. I have a quest to do to Inazuma. I know I could Kirara too.
You can always tell which ones are ripe for the picking by the
That's
sound they
lovely.
make when you tap on them.
Hey, Kazuha!
If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. I knew you guys would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that...
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. I prefer other means of entertainment. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with.
What,
Occasionally,
Beto?
he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
What, Beto?
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. I prefer other means of entertainment.
What is that, Beto?
Other means of entertainment.
Ningguan, Beto, ex-Beto confirmed?
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep, and the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
You just want him to take part in your tournament!
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Wait a second. Does Traveler not have a vision? I thought they had a. I thought in order to embrace the elements, you needed a vision. Well, I guess he is a god. Where are you? I don't use you at all. There you are. Have a vision. You don't have a vision. Do you have something about a vision?
Do you think that Chi-Chi needs to drink blood?
That's not a zombie, Paimon. That's a vampire.
Then, will she transform during a full moon?
Werewolves, Paimon, not zombies.
Huh. As expected of a traveler, you really know a lot. So, what special things can zombies do?
Exercises?
Ah, that makes a lot of sense. So the ones that do exercises are zombies. Got it.
Interesting.
Sino's super into that card game, Genius Invocation TCG, isn't he? Doesn't it seem kind of weird for the General Mahamatra to be into playing cards?
Not when you consider his hairstyle.
Huh? What has his hairstyle got to do with it?
When you're playing a card game, the fancier your hairstyle, the more distracting it is for your opponent. What's going on with this guy? How did he manage to shape his hair like that? When your opponent's mind is consumed with thoughts like this, you'll quickly gain the upper hand.
Really? Then we better think twice before playing against him.
I don't know. I think I might just have an advantage over him.
But you don't have a fancy hairstyle at all. And your clothes look pretty normal, too.
But I do have Paimon. You know, he'd be like, what's up with this guy? And what's that pesky flying companion of his up to? As long as you're floating by my side, Sino's mind will be consumed with thoughts like this. I, on the other hand, would be completely unfazed by his hairstyle, so I'd be able to focus, and victory would be mine.
Forget it. If you want to play cards, go get a funny haircut. Hey, do that again. You know, that thing.
Which one?
The one where you make your weapon disappear with a swish, and then whoosh, you make it appear behind your back again.
Oh, that? Haven't you seen that a ton already?
But Paimon hasn't figured out how you do it yet. Could you explain it?
Well, can you explain how you suddenly appear in front of me and then disappear just as suddenly?
Well, Paimon seems to have always been able to do this, but Paimon doesn't know how.
Precisely. I believe that the art of putting my weapon away follows the same principle. Maybe it's this similarity that makes us such good friends?
Huh. I actually have to read. What did I have? I think I kinda wanna try and pyro. Does Traveler get a vision? Because they have visions.
The sound of the ocean waves.
Don't mind me stealing your food.
Weapons on this side.
You can always tell which ones are ripe for the picking by the sound they make when you tap on them.
Don't mind me stealing your stuff, Beto. I'm just trying to, I'm just, yeah, don't worry about it.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beta said that they had to be renowned fighters. Hello! Are you here to compete?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention,
I don't think there is
treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sorry, Chad, to bring my, sorry, Chad, to bring my food back. Or my plate out. Sounds impressive, yeah.
I told you. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Hi.
Hi there, are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I, you probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
That's the spirit. Butterfly. Crystalfly. I don't like this person.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of kung fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done I seem to have gained another fan. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in
an inflated ego, some gullible guy is paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up. Next, please.
Jeez,
What's your name?
overworked.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really?
I don't have a vision.
But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osail, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah! Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror, Dvalin, and Fatui Harbinger Child.
Whoa!
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
That's the...
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty... Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then
Yes,
please
I am
follow
ready.
me into...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about? Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
Yeah. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Yeah, this is funny. Kadera Kazuha.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability. So come on, we all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then.
Yeah.
I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting.
Your opponent in the semifinals is... I do not doubt your ability.
Relax, my god.
Okay.
I am ready.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
It's a fury.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
You felt...
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
It's gonna be
There
Kazuha.
he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the
It's
final
gonna
round.
be Kazuha.
Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
It's gonna be Kazuha or Beidou.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
It's gonna be Kazuha.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beidou. Sure.
It's gonna be
You
Kazuha.
gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable.
It's gonna
I
be
could sense that you're
Kazuha.
not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beidou did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill?
I really
do not
like
mean to
Kazuha's
flaunt my martial
design.
prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, A few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
I'm curious. When you get a vision, how does it attune? Okay, I'm looking. Oh, hi,
Great,
welcome.
Sun's out. About time we had some dry heat. It's been so muggy lately.
Sorry, I was enraptured by Kazua's way of speaking. Sorry. I'm approaching from a D&D perspective. I wonder how a vision correlates like that. Like, you have to attune to a vision. So I'm wondering if they see an aspect of each of the 7 gods when they get their vision. Just a weird thought. Ooh, a Sealy. Ah. And it never occurred to me that Traveler doesn't have a vision until they brought that up. Because I was also under the assumption that in order to harness the elements, you needed a vision. Oof.
Your passion for treasure hunting
God.
is turning these chests into an endangered species.
Oh, and I literally just learned how these work like yesterday. Oh wait, Aurora bow user. How did that miss? There.
Your passion for treasure hunting is turning these chests into an endangered species.
Yeah, I literally just realized how those work. Again, literally like yesterday. Because like, oh wait, those float around. I wonder what I do with those.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I've been attuned to the tidings of nature.
Vibing today.
I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex
How was your walk, love?
Like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way.
She okay?
Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange. Now then.
Finally, a real battle.
Let's test your skills, shall we?
Yeah, I hate when that happens. Why has it gotta be pyro?
Absorption test.
Be free.
Stand clear.
Go! You're free now!
I think the problem I have with Swirl at the moment is my main damage output is
Farewell.
Overload, which knocks them back.
Animal test 63.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse.
Understandable. You know what I always forget? I don't know if you're here when I said it this week. I forgot that you can eat slime.
Absorption test.
Up to it, Manzai! Still breathing.
Stand clear.
Rain outlines your fate.
Not too far now.
That's it?
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your
What?
opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points,
are technically edible.
then his attacks should pose no threat to you. Please, save your thanks. If the world is a truly...
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own?
Jianling.
Why are you so
She
intent on
has
exploring
several
I desire to know, and what
quotes about
influenced
eating
my
slimes.
apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing. So that's what you're
Not
curious
to mention
about?
that in Diona's quest,
Then
you
allow
may
me to,
get
as
her
you well
condensate
know, a vision hunt.
to
Visions
make
are
a
gift
drink.
bestowed in the outset. Not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the...
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Ah, that.
We got so
red
distracted
flag.
talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Who's my
Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
We're not...
Wow! I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment.
What's the fun in that?
Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Oh! He stole the prize.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist.
Beto,
I'll leave the matter to you then.
Buddy.
I'll stay here and try to offer
You're
some
cool,
explanation to all the spectators
but
that came to see the match.
You are
If you
giving
would,
me
please
major
come
red
with me.
flags.
But we're on an island. Where could
So
he have possibly
you
run
stole
to?
it?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
That would make sense that emergency food ate it.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Your height was astounding.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Rain cutter.
Yeah, fine.
Time to say hello.
Enhanced animal module.
Many happy returns.
Yeah, that's the problem with this swirl that this team does. It knocks them out with the air current.
Farewell.
No, my sword. Stand clear.
Oh, hi.
Be free.
Everything's on cooldown.
Animal test 60 clear.
It's not great damage, it's decent damage. But it knocks
Things
them out
come
of
to
the
those who
air.
wait.
Which is why it doesn't have sustain as if it was a different team, like a burning. Eh? Eh? Clue.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
I'm already massacring them. You're a bit slow to the uptake.
Not too far now.
Sorry, pal. The feeling's mutual.
I am having that problem a lot more now. And I don't know why. It should cause that cooldown to feel so off.
Be free.
Congratulations.
It's just because I'm not getting the bonus from the sacrificial gear. Eh? Oh, fuck. I have to end immediately. I apologize. I apologize. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I gotta go.